Tanya, this is our production area.
This is where you made my engine?
This is exactly where it was made. What a great group of people we have here, too. I tell you what, these people are just like family to us. They're just great employees.
Well, it looks like they're enjoying their jobs.
Oh, man, you bet it. You know, what better things to do than build boat motors? If you look across the wall where the forklift is running, we actually start the process over there. We bring what we call a base engine in from General Motors. And we actually then start the assembly. The intakes are designed by us. We start with installing the intake. We cover that and we take it back to a chemical wash. We clean the engine, it cleans all the oil and any machining solvent off of it. Then we bring it up here to what we call Station 1 and we actually start hanging parts. And as you'll see, we've got an overhead line and we've got an inverted line.
Now, why is that, Chuck? Why do you have two separate ones?
To allow better access for the employees to assemble the parts on.
That makes sense.
So we actually start around on the overhead line, and each step of the way we just keep adding content to the engine. So we go through the paint booth on the first time around, we prime the engine, we put what we call the first top coat on it. That first top coat also paints all the interior parts or the hidden parts of the engine. If you'll look, the drive plate's painted over this way, the front side of the transmission are painted, the back side of the block are painted. A lot of our competitors don't do that. We take a little extra time to do that, and our customers' expectations are so high. We certainly don't want the customer to go into the shop, their motor's apart for some reason, and it's all rusted.
That's a very good point, and I know I have high expectations, but so far, I'm very impressed with this.
So we come around the second time, and then we'll actually set it down on the inverted line. It'll start running back towards run test. Again, we continue to add content as it goes through the process. And at run test, we're really not checking for power or performance. We're really checking to make sure that all the parts that we've put on the engine are assembled correctly. And then obviously look at all the electrical connections because the engines today are so electrical dependent.
And I know that you have a really, really strict quality control program. I think I read on your website that it was checked every step along the way.
We trace it. We have lot traceability. We know what starter went on what engine, what distributor went on what engine, and we follow that through the process. But the real key to that are the employees out here. They really take ownership and they're really concerned about the quality of the work they do.
Each step in our automated assembly line has quality control checks and cross-checks built in. You might say it's a blend of modern high-tech and old-fashioned craftsmanship. And the result? That famous Indmar superior quality, performance, and reliability.